Okay, so I also made a little guidance reading. Um, just what you need to know for the upcoming time, basically. Short time, not a long time period, just like this time that's coming up. So there are four piles, and I think I will just make an extra thing and tell what resonates with each pile, like what image does, I'd say. It's just an abstract image that pops into my mind, and just, I don't know, maybe it will help you to choose a pile. So for the first pile, there is the star and the vase with water. For the second pile, there is the bonfire and starry night sky. For the third pile, there is several layers of yellow books and a blue triangle. And for the fourth pile, there is a flame and a bird. Okay, so please take a look at each of the piles again. Take your time. Take deep breaths several times, perhaps. Close your eyes and then open them again. And choose what really resonates with you more for your message. Okay, so I'll start with the first spell, and what you have here is the Sun card and the Muse of Inspiration card, which is the King of Wands. A very fiery combination and a very clear cut combination for success. I think what you need to know, pile one, is that you are gaining some visible, clear success. There is going to be some success that you will literally feel it like a sun energy. You will feel it like warmth, like strong warmth. Like when you are in almost blazing sun in summer. This is like the warmth you will feel in your chest, and like I'm feeling it right now, and I'm looking at these cards, and you will basically you will be a winner in something. You will win in something, whether it's career related or personal related. You will win it. You will gain something big. You will win it, and it will lead to you really feeling the sun energy in your chest. It's a very good situation. I also see some festivity, probably related to Christmas or perhaps the holiday season. You'll feel really festive celebrating. You will feel lucky. You will feel fortunate. You will feel very sunny and great overall. You will feel, yeah, lucky, as I already said. There's also some, I don't know why I see some person also approaching you, someone coming up, um, and saying how they appreciate you, like appreciative words, or something like that, like genuine appreciative words that you probably don't expect. Um, so yeah, that's what I see for you. It's really in that yellow tone, like happy colors. So I really see that warmth for you. That's what you should know. This is the guidance for you. Okay, so yeah, good luck. Person who chose pile number one. Okay, now still I want to say is like the last message try not to get overwhelmed by this thing happening, because I can feel like for some it can feel overwhelming. It's going to be like a sudden blast or something, so please don't feel overwhelmed. Also, I don't see like it will really punch your ego and be so that you will feel like a king of the world or something, but like also keep you're being a bit humble after this achievement or whatever that is that's going to bring such huge luck in your life, okay? It's overall very sunny and good energy. Yes. Alright, that's all for pile number one. Okay, so for pile number two, person who chose pile number two, this might seem like something so obvious as usually it's interpreted as like leaving something bad and hopping into something new, and it could be as easily interpreted, but I actually see that, look, what I feel is that with the Eight of Cups, that's Eight of the emotions in this deck, it's basically it's more so but actually hopping into the new. I don't feel like there's going to be involved some really bad situation where you will have to walk away from it. I feel like this is exactly like the walking away already happened or something. You're just like, this symbolizes as like already walking into something new. That's what I feel there. There isn't like the sense of loss. There's like the new, like you're really hopping into something new, in a new, not a cycle, but like a new door, a new pathway. Not pathway, no, it's too large or something, but like a new something is opening for you, hopping right into that. And this is what you should know. I also see a group of people like being friendly with you, approaching you. Perhaps they are congratulating you about something, or they're being supportive of you in this new something. I see this is a very overall good beginning, and like this doesn't have heavy energy at all, is what I wanted to say. It really has this very new energy of renewal or something completely new, hopping into the cosmos almost, like it looks like on this card. This is career related. There might be someone who is like jealous behind your back, but this someone is someone very insignificant, means something very little of significance, and you are still going to approach that thing that you want, that you hoped for, that you are going for. I just really see you going into that new thing, new blob of whatever that is. Right, with the people around, I also see you gaining new friendships, and this almost feels like it's not you, it's some person um who has like gone through away from the past situation, perhaps who understood how wrong they have been or something towards you, or who has treated you badly but then just faded out, like the bad feelings faded out, and now they are just, like walking in that desert place. They're just trying to refigure out things in their life. But what I really see is that your friends are going to be very supportive. So that's what you should know. And if you're very career oriented, this is a very good um choice for you. Like this, what you choose. This hop overall, it's going to get to the core of your career related thing, and you're going to learn something completely new that will help you to gain new movements, new levels in your career development. Okay, This is basically what I see for you, person who chose pile 2. Um, yeah, I hope you have good luck with that. Okay, no, this is weirdly significant. Not significant, I mean, weirdly particular. So, are you petting a dog? Like, I don't know, I like pet a dog. Like a smaller breed, medium to smaller dog. Yeah, I don't know. I saw it. Okay, that's it for you, person of pile 2. Okay, so pile number 3. This is like the most career oriented, not oriented, but like the most career pile over here. Like, what you should know is that you're literally going to strive towards your career. See, there's the Knight of Pentacles, it's Knight of Materials in this deck, and there is the Ace of Wands. So you're literally going to be so fiery about your career, about material things related to your career, about gains in your career. You're going to literally strike forward. You're going to, what's the word for it? Like just rushing into it, rushing forward so much with your career, and you are going to be close to achieving several goals. I believe by the end of the year, maybe I think next year or something, you will be close to like more fulfilling place in that, I think. But right now you are really into that. What you should know is that all the hopping into your career related things is going to pay off, and just like these like succulent plants, they're going to give you gain in the material sense, and in the knowledgeable sense you are going to really bloom in that place, and people will recognize you for that. They will see that in you. They will see um that you strive for that. I heard strive for perfection. um Not really for perfection though. No, I think you should not strive for perfection. Like, I think you should just do these actions, like these practical actions, um towards your career and gaining knowledge. But also this time is quite favorable for you, and to be more bold in your career, and to recognize that you have these values. You have value of yourself in the career path that you chose. And maybe to also weed out some things in your career, or maybe you don't like some things in your career, or maybe reevaluate some things in your career and your approach towards things. And so you could gain more effective approaches, more practical sense of them, more practical approaches. Um, I also see how you are telling someone how about your success, like how you are happy that you gained something in your career, how you learned something. Mm, this really feels like you won't be brought down by anyone's opinion, and that you will be just very much in your own field. Just this disclaimer here would be, don't overwork yourself too much. You might not notice in that up state that's when you feel really so good about yourself, you might not notice how tired you suddenly get at some point. It will be like very more so. So just try not to overblow things. Um, yeah, just be mindful of that thing. But yeah, overall, what you should know about 3 person is that you are going to like make these succulents bloom, like these succulent plants. You're going to make them bloom. You're going to grow them with adding your water to them, adding the significance and rational sense to the approaches that you make in your career. Yeah, so good luck with that, pile 3. Yeah, stay inspired, I mean. Okay, but one more thing though, and this is more so specific for some. Don't neglect your family or your close ones on the holidays. Like, don't do that, because I saw like this sort of like outside in the snow, like darkness, the night, everyone's celebrating, and you're like basically barely approaching the house, already kind of late in the evening. So please don't do that. It's not too cool. If you have possibility to avoid that, please avoid that. Don't don't be that person, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's that's just very specific for some. Okay, and on to pile number 4. If you chose pile number 4, this is what you should know, and probably you already know that. And this is concerning the feelings, like you realized something. This is Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. So basically, you already deeply or intuitively or just in your depth, you've already realized that you have feelings for someone. And what you should know is that you should work on these feelings. Yes, I feel like you need to approach these feelings within yourself, and um you need to understand that it's completely fine to have them. But I'm also feeling like you have gone through the stages of what's the word? Some of you have gone through the stages of denial, or like just avoiding, or there has been something going on, like in circles, not in circles, like in a spiral, like woo, a bit wavy kind of. But now it's a pretty calm state, I feel, of um realizing that there is something in the depth, and you already intuitively know it, and it's hidden. Perhaps you're hiding this from other people, but it's very clearly there with the Queen of Cups. It's a very emotional card. It's a very feely card, and I got my throat kind of like not pulsing thing, but like pulsing. I don't know what's the word for it, but like I feel like maybe there's certainly something unspoken, and what you should know is pile 4. What I can tell you is that you should approach these feelings. I totally feel like you should approach them. Like, that's what you should know. Probably the right way to say this is that it is okay to approach them, or like it's safe to approach them. Right now is basically a safe time to approach these feelings, and that they need to be approached. As in approaching the person, as in approaching within yourself, and realizing things are real and okay, and that you can totally try to approach them. Oh, wait. With a high priestess, you have a secretive side to you, so people might not realize anything if you don't say it to them, right? Okay? Like, you have this very secretive side to you. You're not saying things like, I think actually for some meditation could really be beneficial, like guided meditation, just to ease yourself and ease your inner turmoil that's caused by anxiety or something. Because I feel that there is some sort of turmoil going on, and you need to heal that part in you so you could just feel calmer and could approach the situation in a better way, because you are kind of slightly damaging yourself in that sense. Um, this is interesting because it actually feels emotionally deep, like a very deep feeling. I sense a very deep feeling, and it's so worthy. It really needs to be approached. Person who chose pile number 4, because it's also like a lucky time, I suppose. I already said that, but don't neglect your feelings, pile number 4. They're important, and you should totally approach them, work on them. You should not feel ashamed of anything in them, okay? Just, um, as I feel like this is kind of also a subtle energy, and not only like secretive, but like subtle. Um, what kind of soft energy? Yeah, you totally shouldn't be ashamed of your neither your softness, neither your um deeper sensual or deeper um emotional side that you hide from others. You totally shouldn't be ashamed of that. You should know it. This is what you totally should know, pile number 4. Um, and that's so important to realize. Like, it's easier said to than be done. Oh God, I can't speak. It's easier said than done. Um, but what I like straightforward can tell is that you totally should approach these feelings. You might think that it's not a safe space and getting anxious or whatever, but it is a safe space. It is a safe time. You should know that it's a safe time for you to approach your feelings and to approach the person that you want to approach. Um, you really need to also work through your throat chakra as to like speaking up, saying stuff. I feel like it's so blocked because you have experienced some traumatizing events in the past that left an effect that of blockage in your throat. And I also wanted you to know it's totally fine. It's totally fine to have it. It's just normal, and you should know that you can approach these things, that you can speak up, and it's totally fine. It's totally fine to feel what you do, and it's totally fine to understand yourself more. Totally fine to find new value in things. Totally fine to approach yourself in a milder way than you've been taught. And it's totally fine with your softness. Because soft people can speak up too, right? It doesn't determine anything in that sense. You just need to realize that speaking up is very important. And you should totally approach what you feel in this time because that's the message for you. I mean, it's safe to approach it. Okay? Please take care, pile number 4, and all the best of luck, really, for you. And yeah, that was what you should know.